In this
When you
next
first
step, we're
open
going
up
to
your
go
Flash
ahead
file,
and build
you
or
should
design a
see a
monster
user
that we can
interface similar
animate.
to this.
I'm
If you
inside
don't,
scene
select
1,
the drop-down
inside
menu
my
here,
stage, and I
set it
want
to
to start
classic,
adding layers for my monster.
or you may need to
Layer
reset
1, I'm going to
classic.
rename it First Body.
Make sure your user interface
Press
looks the same
Return.
as this one.
And I'm going to come
Under
over here under
Properties
my
to the
shapes,
right,
and I'm going to find
and
my
again, if you don't
oval
see it,
tool.
this will collapse
And I'm
it
going to
and
set my
uncollapse
colors.
it. Come to your Properties
yellow
panel,
monster.
change the size of your movie here
Actually, I'll
to
change
800.
that
It's
to
550
orange,
by
I think.
default.
And
And
I'm
the
going to set my
height
stroke color. I can do it
600.
here as well.
It's 400
set
by
my
default.
stroke color to
And that'll
orange, but
increase
also
the
my
size of your stage.
size
If
of
I
my
hit my
stroke to
drop-down
5,
menu
and I'll
here,
leave it as a
I can
solid
select Show
stroke.
Frame, and it will
I'm
show
just
the
going
entire
to come
stage
here.
where I'll
I'm
be
going to
creating
make
my
an
animation.
oval.
Now the
About
stage
like
by
that.
default is
And
white,
this will
but you
be
can
my
come in
monster
here and
body.
change
And
it
grab it
to
all
any color you might
and move
like.
it right about there.
I'm going to make another layer.
Notice I don't have to create
and
a
this
rectangle
time,
or
I'm
any
going to
graphic
call
to
it
fill. It just
automatically changes the background stage color.
So I'm on
For the
lock this
purposes
layer,
of
come
this
here, I'm going to
animation,
get my
leave
oval
it set
tool
to
again.
white.
This time I'm going to come through and
And you're ready
set
to animate.
the fill to white. And I'm going to set the stroke to black. I can also set it over here if I want. And I'll leave my stroke size to 5. I'm just going to make an eye out here. So I'll start with the circle. I'm going to get another oval though. I'm going to reset the fill to black, and I'm going to put a black pupil right there in the middle. And make sure the oval is selected. I'm going to change it back to a little bit of an off-white, and I'm going to put a little bit of a gleam. Change this also to an off-white. I'm going to put a little bit of a gleam up here. So it looks like it has a little bit of a shine in his eye. Add a new layer. Lock this one down. I'm going to name this one Antenna. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to get my paintbrush this time. I can set the style of my paintbrush here. I'm going to leave it as an oval or circle though, and the size of my paintbrush, I want to change it to about here. Using the fill color as my stroke color, I'm going to come through and pick an antenna color, and I'm only going to draw one because I really only need one antenna, and I'll put it in the library and use it over and over again. Add another new layer. I'm going to double click it. I'm going to name it Arm. And I'm going to use my pencil tool this time. I'm going to set my stroke to black. And coming here, I'm going to come off and come down. Get some little fingers there. Back to the body and close. So make sure you close out this pencil. I'm going to get my paint bucket and fill it. I'm only going to make one arm because I'll reuse it over and over again. I'm going to do another new layer. I'm going to name it Leg. Lock these down so I don't accidentally draw on them. Come up here. I'm going to use my pencil tool again. And I'm going to start up here underneath this body and come down, circle around, come back up and close it out, and I'm going to use my bucket to fill it. So far I've got a leg, an arm, and an antenna. Now once I've got these initially drawn, I can come through and get my white arrow selection tool and click on it and adjust these points. So don't worry if it doesn't look perfect initially. You just come back in and make some adjustments to how it looks by using your white arrow selection tool. I'm going to resize some of these points, bring in his knee a little bit, and I'm happy with that. So I've drawn the parts of my monster.